Hi everyone! In this quick video, we'll set up a content calendar in Notion and turn it into a powerful, actionable workflow with Blitzit. A calendar is great for planning ideas, but if tasks don't connect to your daily routine, execution can easily fall apart. With an actionable system, you'll always know what to create today and keep your publishing consistent. So how do we do that? Let's start by building a simple content calendar in Notion. Create a new database by adding a page and selecting database, then empty database. By default, we have a table view here. Let's add some columns. You can name columns depending on your workflow. Here's how I usually set it up. Title, to shortly describe the content. Content type, with options like article, video, and post. You can add or edit types by clicking the column name and selecting Edit property. Status. By default, Notion organizes task statuses into three main groups: Not Started, In Progress, and Done. Each group can include multiple custom statuses that you create to match your workflow. Platform, with the names of platforms you want to publish on. Publish date, with the deadlines for going live. And if you're working with a team, add an assigned to column with a person property. For now, let's focus on an individual workflow. Next, I suggest adding checkbox properties to track the subtasks. Open one of your tasks and click Add a property. Select the checkbox type and name it, for example, script. And then add more like voiceover, filming, editing, thumbnail. Alright, you can reorder them to match your workflow. The thing is that these checkboxes apply to each row in the table. That works if your subtasks are the same for each content type. But if different content types need different subtasks, I recommend making separate databases for each type. That's easy. Open the expanded menu of your database, click Duplicate, and choose whether to duplicate with or without content. Here it makes sense to duplicate without. Then you can rename them and add icons for easier navigation. Now I have three databases for each content type: videos, articles, and posts, with some of the content items already added. The next step is to bring everything together in one place. Create a new page, let's name it Content Plan. Type Linked below, and choose Linked View of Database. Add one database, for example, videos. To add more, click Add a View here, then choose New Data Source, and link to existing data source. This method allows you to consolidate views from various databases into one compact dashboard, enabling you to switch between them using tabs. Any changes made to the data within a linked view will reflect in the original database, while view-specific settings, filters, sorts, will only apply to that particular linked view. Speaking of view settings, personally I prefer board view. To switch, click Table, Edit View, Layout, and select Board or any other you'd like to use. As you can see, the original database view doesn't change. Let's move our content plan to Favorites, so it's always at hand. This setup lets you track your content in work all the way from drafting to publishing. In case you don't want to build the pages from scratch, there are multiple templates available on Notion's website. We left the link in the video description below. Now, here's the thing. A content plan in Notion is excellent for organizing and seeing the big picture, but by itself, it's just a database. It doesn't automatically guide your daily execution. That's where many creators and teams get stuck. You plan everything perfectly in Notion, but when it comes to execution, tasks stay inside the calendar instead of guiding your daily workflow. And if you're managing multiple platforms, it's easy to lose track of what's ready, what's waiting on edits, or what's due today. Plus, there are other projects and personal tasks. It's easy to lose track of priorities. To stay consistent, it's good to have a system that turns this static plan into a living task system that helps you easily accomplish all of your tasks for today with deep focus. That's what Blitzit does. With Blitzit, your content calendar connects directly into your daily routine. Here's how it works. Every content item from Notion can be synced into Blitzit as a task. You can add time estimates, break tasks into focused work sessions, and use a built-in timer and focus modes to stay productive. Each morning, you can see exactly what's on your plate for today, whether it's drafting a script, recording, or any other tasks from different projects you got. And as soon as you complete the task in Blitzit, your Notion database updates automatically. Let's see how you can integrate your Notion database with Blitzit. Go to Blitzit and open the Integrations menu. Choose Notion and log in with your account. Well, as you can see, I'm already logged in. Now pick the workspace and the databases you want to connect. In this case, articles, videos, and posts. Click Allow Access. Now you have your Notion account connected with Blitzit. Click Link List and select the list you want your Notion database to be connected with. I already created a list named Content Plan for this purpose. Click Link Now. Now, inside your Blitzit list, click the Notion icon in the top right and choose Add Database. Select your databases, hit Update Databases, and now you'll see all your content items. Let's open Videos. You can add tasks from this database manually by selecting them in the Cards tab. Or you can use the automation system, which makes it easy to bring all of your tasks at once. Go to Settings, turn on auto-syncing, and map Notion statuses to Blitzit's columns. This way, tasks will move whether to the backlog column here or to the done column here, depending on their status. So that's essential to have statuses in your Notion database. For backlog, let's select both Not Started and In Progress. And for Done column, let's select Done status. Below, you'll also see your Notion checkbox properties, which can be synced as subtasks in Blitzit. I'll choose all of them. Additionally, you'll notice people filters here. If you're using person properties in Notion, you can filter tasks by assignee. That way, you could sync only the tasks assigned to you instead of the entire database. Set up the settings for each database. Alright, once you are done, click Sync Notion Tasks. Here we go. If I check off the tasks in Blitzit, the status is updated in Notion too. When starting your workday, you can select the content you want to work on by moving the tasks to the Today column, or you will simply see the ones already scheduled for today here. You can also switch to All Lists view to see everything planned for today. Hit the Blitzit Now button to start working with deep focus. You can also use the floating timer mode to keep track of time without distractions. With this setup, you'll move through tasks one by one without missing anything and keep both systems in sync. Whenever new content tasks are added in Notion, just click Refresh in this pop-up and sync Notion tasks to bring them into Blitzit. Thanks for watching! Don't forget to check out the Notion content calendar templates in the description and explore our tutorials to get the most out of Blitzit. Happy planning!